Hey there, Rush fans. This is Mark Meaty alongside you for your latest edition of Behind the Bench, where we ask two of your favorite Rush players questions you've submitted to us on our social media platforms. This week, I'm joined by the two Quebec natives on the roster. To my right, forward Jean-Philippe Chabot. To my left, goaltender and rookie Etienne Marcoux. JP, I'll go ahead and start off with you. In speaking with Danny Tatro in past conversations, he said that Canadian French and French are sort of different. Like a dialect, if you will. And as the two gentlemen on the team that predominantly speak French as a first language, what differences are there, if any?
There's a big difference. I mean, like 2 summers ago, I went in France, and they had hard time to understand me at first. So we have to talk like slowly, and then we have too many slangs in Quebec for the French people in France.
Gotcha. So then, building off of that then, E.T., how often do you guys communicate in French on the ice?
Not often, I'd say. Like, if there's at least one English guy, we won't speak French because we know, like, he won't understand. Like, if there's a whistle and he has to talk to me, like, just both of us, like, he's gonna talk to me in French because it's our French language. But as soon as some English guy, we won't speak French.
So, as a Quebec native, obviously there have been so many NHL Hall of Famers that have come out of Quebec. What caused you to become a goaltender?
Back in time, I was looking at the Habs, obviously, and that was José Theodore was the attendee for the Habs. So I remember looking at the Habs with my father and looking at him, and he was so good back in this time, and that's why I decided to be a goalie.
I haven't heard José Theodore's name in so long. That's incredible.
Good pick.
Right? On the other side of things, JP, you're a forward, and Tim Atchison's joked on the air how you should have CCM tattooed on your back because you take so many cross-checks in front of the net trying to position yourself for a goal. Joking, of course, is that something you'll look into maybe in the future, actually getting that tattoo?
I mean, no, not really.
No marketing play there for CCM. So then, to that respect, what caused you to become a forward?
My favorite player growing up was Saku Koivu, the Montreal Canadiens captain. He was a small player, not like me, but hard worker, skills guys, obviously, but always hard work, and he fought against cancer, which I have a lot of respect for him.
That's absolutely incredible. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with your second half of Behind the Bench after a word from our sponsor.
My job at Assurant involves keeping our customers informed at a time when they need us the most. I care about doing a good job for my company, but mostly I care about the people I serve. I found the same spirit of caring in a lot of my coworkers at Assurant. In the communities where we operate, we get involved with outreach groups and local charities. The same teams that are so good at helping our customers are also hard at work helping out in our neighborhoods. I think if I had to tell somebody one thing about Assurant, I'd say we care.
And we're back with your second half of Behind the Bench presented by Assurant Solutions. This time, Meaty, I'll go ahead and start off with you. Before the break, we found out who JP's favorite hockey player was growing up. You mentioned José Theodore earlier, but he's not your favorite player, so who is?
My favorite player was Marc-Andre Fleury for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I like his style. Like he's always smiling. He's a quick goalie, big guy, and so I like watching him. As
a Rangers fan, I can't really support that decision too much, but he is a great goaltender nonetheless. So I guess I can give you a pass on that. Earlier off camera, we were talking about broken sticks, and one of the fans submitted a question, and he wanted to know what you guys do with broken sticks. Now, we all know that 9 times out of 10, they'll go to Romeo in his dungeon, and he'll recycle them, get new ones, so on and so forth. But for you, you've got a different approach to broken sticks.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep like all my broken sticks so I can build like chairs, like folding chairs, Adirondack chairs, tables, folding tables during summertime.
So what about you with broken sticks? The same approach?
No, I'm not that good with my hands for building a chair and table. So usually, like Romeo, just keep them, and I don't know what he's doing with them, but I'm not keeping them. I can't.
You don't necessarily need to make a chair. If you go in Cody's office, actually, the athletic trainer, he took one of his old broken goalie sticks and turned it into a coat rack.
Yeah,
so
you
can always do that too.
Yeah.
So as we were talking more about broken sticks, obviously different situations arise on the ice where a stick snaps in half and you either go to the bench to grab a new one, or in your case, if you lose one or break one, the defenseman in front or a forward in front has to give you his. So what challenges does that present normally for you personally? Do you try to go to the bench first to get a new stick, or you just kind of wing it?
Yeah, for sure I'm trying to go to the bench, but obviously in the D zone, can't go to the bench, so I have to play with all my sticks until the puck's going out of the zone and there's a wrestle. But I'm trying the most if I can to go pick up a stick at the bench or make a change up.
Now, will somebody hand you one of your own sticks, or will you just take the first thing that comes?
It depends. If I'm on the back check, I'll take the first it comes, even if it's a righty, because I'm a lefty. But if we have time, like Rome's gonna give me my second stick, obviously.
So for you, taking one of your forward sticks, if you lose yours or yours breaks, you ever made a crazy stick save with the forward stick or defenseman stick?
Yeah, I remember doing some stick save with some of player sticks, but obviously like it's not the blade is not as big as mine, so it's kind of hard. And you wanna get back your stick as soon as possible, because then the other team knows like you don't have your stick and they want to go 5-0, so that's kind of hard.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us this week. It was an absolute blast having you on the set. That'll do it for this week's edition of Behind the Bench. And don't forget to submit your questions to your favorite Rush players on our social media platforms.